Hello everyone, my name is Tyler. Welcome to AI Football Prediction Lab, Europe's most trusted football prediction channel. This Friday and Saturday, a total of 27 matches will be played across Europe's top 5 leagues. Our European football expert, Luca, has analysed all these matches in depth, and he will be here in a moment to share his predictions with you. Please remember, this video is open to everyone. However, the matches that will be played on Sunday and Monday will be available exclusively for our premium members. For just the price of a cup of coffee, you can become a premium member and get access to all of our content. With that said, let's turn it over to Luca and hear what he has to say about these 27 games.
Hello everyone, Luca here. As Tyler mentioned, we have 27 games to talk about, so let's not waste any time and start with the Premier League. The first match on Saturday is between Aston Villa and Arsenal. Aston Villa are arguably the most informed team in the league right now. They have won 8 of their last 9 matches and climbed all the way up to 3rd place. Unai Emery's team are doing an exceptional job, but in this match they face Arsenal, who are currently the best team in the league. They are 5 points ahead of Manchester City and playing with huge confidence. My prediction is over 1.5 goals. I expect at least 2 goals in this game. Normally, Arsenal matches can be low scoring, but their defensive line is struggling with several injuries. Because of that, it wouldn't be surprising at all to see an in-form Aston Villa scoring at home, and Arsenal are a team that hate losing. They will play forward and look for goals as well. So overall, I believe we will see at least 2 goals in this match. Our next match is Bournemouth versus Chelsea. Bournemouth have not won in their last 5 matches, and they have lost 4 of those games. During this run, we expected some kind of reaction from them against Everton during the week, but they showed absolutely nothing. They are clearly out of form. Chelsea, on the other hand, delivered a very strong performance against Arsenal, but then completely collapsed against Leeds United. Leeds looked far more prepared and much sharper throughout the match. My prediction is second half under 2.5 goals. In other words, I don't expect 3 goals in the second half. This is an important match for both teams. Both are looking for a reaction, so we may see a more cautious approach. Of course, 1 or even 2 goals can happen in the second half, but I don't think either side will play too openly in such a crucial fixture. Because of that, I believe the second half will not produce 3 goals. Our next match is Everton versus Nottingham Forest. Everton were heavily beaten 4-1 at home by Newcastle, but they responded well by winning away at Bournemouth, which in a way helped them apologise to their fans. Nottingham Forest, on the other hand, had some fixture advantage. After Brighton lost at home, Forest travelled to Wolverhampton and managed to win there, which was an important result for them. My prediction is Everton double chance. Even though Everton won their last match, they are still carrying the disappointment of conceding 4 goals at home. Because of that, I don't think they will lose again in front of their supporters. Everton have enough strength and structure to stop Nottingham Forest. Our next match is Manchester City versus Sunderland. Manchester City have won their last 2 matches, but they struggled a lot in both games. They only managed to win by 1 goal, and they continue to concede far too many goals. Sunderland, on the other hand, once again showed that their league position is no coincidence. They proved it in their away match against Liverpool. They could have even won that game, but eventually settled for a 1-1 draw. My prediction is Manchester City under 3.5 team goals. Even though Sunderland are coming into this match tired due to a busy schedule and a squad that is not very deep, they have shown strong defensive discipline this season. They have not conceded 3 goals against any team so far. I believe this defensive concentration will continue in this match as well. That's why my prediction is Manchester City under 3.5 team goals. Our next match is Newcastle versus Burnley. Burnley have lost their last 5 matches. In their most recent game, we expected a reaction from them at home against Crystal Palace, but they were unable to show anything. They remain in very poor form. Newcastle, on the other hand, have come through a very tough 3-match period in excellent fashion. They first beat Manchester City, then won away at Everton, and in their latest match they were extremely close to beating Tottenham at home. Only a late goal forced a draw. My prediction is Newcastle to win. Newcastle have gained strong momentum, and they absolutely deserve to be in the upper positions of the league table. Against an out-of-form Burnley side, I don't think they will make a mistake in this match. Our next match is Tottenham versus Brentford. Tottenham have not won any of their last 5 league matches, and even more importantly, they have won only 1 of their 7 home games this season, and that was on the opening weekend against Burnley. The pressure on them is now very high. Brentford, meanwhile, fought well in their last match against Arsenal, but were unable to avoid defeat. They will also be carrying some fatigue from that game. My prediction is Tottenham double chance. To be honest, I actually expect Tottenham to win this match, but to minimise the risk, I am going with Tottenham double chance. It is finally time for Tottenham to get a result. Against a tired Brentford side and with their deeper squad, Tottenham should at least secure 1 point. Our next match is Leeds United versus Liverpool, the final Premier League game on Saturday. Even though Liverpool returned from the West Ham away match with a win, failing to beat Sunderland at home clearly shows that their poor form is still continuing. Leeds United, on the other hand, earned a very important 3 points by beating Chelsea, and the week before that, they came very close to taking points from Manchester City. They are genuinely a good team, and especially strong at home. My prediction is second half over 0.5 goals. In other words, I expect at least 1 goal in the second half. I can even see a scenario where Leeds United finish the first half ahead, which would force Liverpool to attack aggressively in the second half. But even if that scenario does not happen, I still believe we will see at least 1 goal after the break. Now we move on to La Liga, the only match on Friday, Real Oviedo versus Mallorca. Real Oviedo are currently at the bottom of the league table, but of course they can still escape that position. Mallorca, on the other hand, seem like a team that will finish the season somewhere in the middle of the table. My prediction is Real Oviedo double chance. Home matches are crucial for Real Oviedo in their fight to stay in the league, and most of the points they have collected so far came at home. Because of that, getting at least 1 point from this match is very important for them, and I don't think they will lose. Our next match on Saturday in La Liga is Villarreal versus Getafe. Villarreal have started the season even better than expected, and they are currently the closest followers of Barcelona and Real Madrid, with 1 game in hand as well. Getafe, meanwhile, are inside the top 7, and their main characteristic is how solid they are defensively. They concede very few goals and defend extremely well. My prediction is Villarreal over 4.5 corners. Getafe are not a team that will collapse easily, but Villarreal will push hard at home to win this match. Because of that, I expect them to take at least 5 corners. Our next match is Alavés versus Real Sociedad. Alavés have lost their last 3 matches, and this fixture is a reaction match for them. Real Sociedad, on the other hand, are in excellent form. Even though they conceded a late goal in their most recent match, their overall performances have been very strong. My prediction is 2 to 3 total goals. Alavés are a team that can defend very well, and in an important match like this, they will likely show strong defensive discipline. But I still expect them to concede once, and they also have the potential to score themselves. Because of that, I believe the total number of goals will stay in the 2 to 3 range. Our next match is Real Betis versus Barcelona. Barcelona have taken back the top spot in the league and have been flawless in their last 5 matches, winning all of them. The return of Rafinha and Pedri has given the team a huge boost. However, this is still a very difficult away match. Real Betis may have made their top 4 chances complicated, but they are still one of the strong teams in the league, and beating them at home is never easy. My prediction is both teams to score. I expect goals from both sides. Barcelona concede frequently because their defensive line plays extremely high, and this trend should continue here as well. Meanwhile, Betis at home are always capable of finding a goal. Our next match is Athletic Bilbao versus Atletico Madrid, the final match on Saturday in La Liga. Both teams come into this game after losing their last 2 matches. Athletic Bilbao were beaten 3-0 at home by Real Madrid in their most recent match and showed almost nothing. This season, Bilbao do not appear to be as difficult an away destination as they used to be. Atletico Madrid, meanwhile, lost their last match against Barcelona, but they actually played well. They simply missed too many chances. My prediction is Atletico Madrid double chance. I still believe Atletico are in good form overall, and with the quality they have, I expect them to come away from this match with at least 1 point. Now we move on to Serie A. The first match on Saturday is Sassuolo versus Fiorentina. Sassuolo look like a team that will finish the season in the middle of the table. They score few goals, concede few goals, and overall they are a resistant, disciplined side. Fiorentina, meanwhile, have had a terrible start to the season. After 13 matches, they have 0 wins and 6 draws. If they continue failing to win games, we may genuinely have to talk about them being in relegation danger. My prediction is Fiorentina double chance. Yes, it is a difficult away match, but Fiorentina simply cannot afford another defeat given their situation. I also think Fiorentina are closer to winning this match, but the draw is still a very strong possibility. That's why my prediction is Fiorentina double chance. Our next match is Inter versus Como. This will be a very difficult match for Inter because Como are rising much faster than anyone expected. If they continue at this pace, we might even see them competing at the top in the coming years. Right now, together with Roma, they are the team that has conceded the fewest goals in the league. Inter, meanwhile, are by far the highest scoring team in the league, but this does not change my prediction. My prediction is Inter under 2.5 team goals. In other words, I don't think Inter will score 3 goals. Como will defend very well in this match. They know how important it is to stop Inter, and even getting just 1 point would be massive for them. Remember, Como have not conceded 2 goals against any team this season. Our next match on Saturday in Serie A is Hellas Verona versus Atalanta. Hellas Verona, just like Fiorentina, are one of the 2 teams that have failed to win a single match after 13 games. Things are not going well for them at all. Atalanta, on the other hand, finally ended their long winless streak by beating Fiorentina. With their new manager, they seem ready to move upward again. My prediction is second half over 0.5 goals. I expect at least 1 goal in the second half. I'm anticipating a tight and competitive match, but if Atalanta take the lead, Hellas Verona will have no choice but to attack. Because of that, we should see at least 1 goal after the break. Now we move on to the Bundesliga. The only match on Friday is Mainz versus Mönchengladbach. Gladbach have gained strong momentum in recent weeks and have collected some very important points. Mainz, on the other hand, are having a very disappointing season. They are at the bottom of the league and one of the main candidates for relegation. They urgently need points. My prediction is Mainz double chance. I don't think Mainz will lose this match. If they do, things could get even more complicated for them, especially because next week they travel away to Bayern Munich. Because of that, I expect them to get at least 1 point here. Our next match on Saturday in the Bundesliga is Augsburg versus Leverkusen. Augsburg are one of the mid-table teams in the league, and their playing style is mostly based on defending and staying compact. Leverkusen, meanwhile, are going through one of their most informed periods of the season. They are excellent in possession and control matches very well. My prediction is Augsburg under 1.5 team goals. Augsburg are a resistant side at home and will try to show some defensive strength, but their attacking production is limited. Because of that, I don't see them scoring 2 goals in this match. Our next match is Heidenheim versus Freiburg. Heidenheim earned a very important 3 points in their last match against Freiburg, but they also need to take something from this game for that victory to truly matter. Freiburg, meanwhile, are one of the stronger teams in the league, but they draw far too many matches. My prediction is Freiburg to score at least 1 goal. Even though Heidenheim will try to be resistant at home, I don't think they can handle Freiburg's attacking power. Defensively, they are not strong enough. Because of that, I expect Freiburg to score at least 1 goal in this match. Our next match is Köln versus St. Pauli. Köln started the season well, but in recent weeks their form has dropped significantly and their performances have been declining. St. Pauli, on the other hand, are one of the weakest teams in the league. They haven't collected points for months and are one of the main candidates for relegation. My prediction is Köln to score the first goal. This is a breakout match for Köln, and the opponent is suitable for that. I expect Köln to start the match fast and score the opening goal. Our next match is Stuttgart versus Bayern Munich. Stuttgart have one of the most valuable squads in the league, and they are especially strong at home. They play with intensity and always aim to win every match. However, this one is very different, because the opponent is the giant Bayern Munich. Bayern are of course the favourites, and we will see how far Stuttgart's fighting power will take them. My prediction is Stuttgart +3 handicap. Stuttgart will try to stay compact and defend as well as they can in front of their fans. Even if they lose, I don't see them losing by 3 goals. Our next match is Wolfsburg versus Union Berlin. Wolfsburg are far from their old days, and in recent weeks they have been dropping points continuously, experiencing a serious decline. This is a reaction moment for them. Union Berlin, meanwhile, are getting more balanced results and are in a more comfortable position in the table compared to their opponent. My prediction is Wolfsburg double chance. As I mentioned, this is a reaction match for Wolfsburg. Losing at home in a match like this would be unacceptable for them. I expect Wolfsburg to avoid defeat in front of their fans. Our final match on Saturday in the Bundesliga is Leipzig versus Frankfurt, a battle between 2 strong teams. Leipzig have won all of their home matches this season, and in most of those games they scored at least 2 goals, even though some of them were difficult. Frankfurt, meanwhile, are unbeaten in their last 6 league matches, even if their performances in Europe have not been as convincing. My prediction is Leipzig double chance. Even though Leipzig are playing against a very strong opponent, they are simply unstoppable at home this season. They have more than enough quality and momentum to take at least 1 point from this match. I don't think they will lose. Our first match on Friday in Ligue 1 is Brest versus Monaco. Brest have shown very good performances in recent weeks and have collected important points. Monaco, on the other hand, have been experiencing a long period of poor form, although their win against Paris Saint-Germain in the last match gave them a huge morale boost. My prediction is over 1.5 goals. I expect at least 2 goals in this match. Brest are already a team that score and concede a lot, and Monaco are now looking to climb back up and will also push forward, so we should see a minimum of 2 goals here. Our next match is Lille versus Marseille, a truly massive battle. Lille are still not out of the title race. The gap is only 5 points and Marseille are 3 points ahead of them, sitting one place above. Lille will definitely want to win this match to close the gap even further. But Marseille have been excellent this season. If they hadn't conceded a last-minute goal in their previous match, they would actually be at the top of the table right now. My prediction is Lille to score 1-2 goals. I expect Lille to score in this match. They play very well at home. But at the same time, I don't see Marseille conceding more than 2 goals. Their defensive organisation is too strong for that. So I believe Lille's goal range will stay between 1 and 2 goals. Our first match on Saturday in Ligue 1 is Nantes versus Lens. Nantes still cannot reflect the football they want onto the pitch. Early in the season they collected many draws, but now they have also started to lose matches. Their form is not good at all. Lens, on the other hand, are the complete opposite. They are currently top of Ligue 1 and their form graph is outstanding. My prediction is Lens to win at least one half. Yes, they are playing away from home, but considering their current form, I believe Lens will win at least one half in this match. Our next match is Toulouse versus Strasbourg. Toulouse may not be where they want to be in the league table, but they are one of the most resistant teams, especially at home, where their fighting level increases significantly. Strasbourg, meanwhile, are one of the most entertaining teams in the league, usually giving us high-tempo and goal-filled matches. But in recent weeks, their productivity has dropped and they have started to lose points. My prediction is Toulouse to score at least 1 goal. Strasbourg will want to show a reaction and may leave a bit more space than usual. Toulouse can take advantage of these opportunities and, in my opinion, will score at least 1 goal in this match. Our final match on Saturday evening in Ligue 1 is Paris Saint-Germain versus Rennes. It is quite surprising that, after so many weeks in the season, Paris Saint-Germain are still not at the top of the league. They have suffered several important point losses this year. Rennes, meanwhile, are going through a very strong period of form and are now very close to the level they want to reach in the table. My prediction is Rennes +3 handicap. Rennes consistently show great resistance in big matches, and I expect them to be fully prepared for this showcase game against Paris Saint-Germain. Even if they lose, I don't see them losing by 3 goals. With this match, we've completed the analysis and predictions for the 27 games to be played this Friday and Saturday across Europe's top 5 leagues. The predictions and analysis for the matches taking place on Sunday and Monday will be shared exclusively with our premium members, and of course our safest picks, the top predictions, will also be available only to our premium members. For just the price of a cup of coffee, you can become a premium member and gain full access to all of our content. Good luck to everyone, and see you in the next video.